Afternoon baseball on MLB Network, and a great look there at Rogers Center in Toronto. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Toronto Blue Jays.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, but there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Zack Greinke gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Zack Greinke, one of the most complete pitchers in the game of baseball. 4-pitch mix. I don't think anybody commands the fastball as well as Zack Greinke. Up, down, in and out. He can dot the fastball. Good curveball, good change. Has the slider that he'll throw to both righties and lefties. If Zack Greinke brings his A game, he can shut anybody down.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And, guys, I want to focus on the guy on the mound because he brings gold to the party, and I can't say enough how crisp and how effective a defense plays when the pitcher can field his position. There's nothing better than a pitcher who can help himself in the field.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He will lead this one off today. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A changeup over the inside corner.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
Debro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Line to the right side. That's a hit, their first of the new season.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Eric Thames. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And the runner back in standing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Popped him up. Grandal shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So a good start here for Zack Greinke. Nothing for the Yankees in their first. The Blue Jays' first set of swings next on MLB Network. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting. See right out of the chute if he's got the good one.
Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now the 2-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike one.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. On the ground to the left side. Swanson brings it in. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
And that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy. You can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Pitch is high. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hit.
Nunez leads off second with 1 gun in the inning. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. And that misses. Ball 4. Set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Batting fourth, left
Here's
fielder,
Chris Davis now. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Into the box now, Brandon Belt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Nunez on second. Murphy at first. 2 out in the inning. Short, hit hard. Swanson scoops it up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. We are still scoreless. Digging in, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
Marwin Gonzalez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Little dribbler back at him. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting 6, the catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Career line against Greinke. He's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. So gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Murphy. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Yanks leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's got 5 base hits in 22 tries. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Batting 7, center fielder, Denard Span.
Stepping in for the Jays, Denard Span. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. First pitch of the at-bat. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready with the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting 8.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. Trout giving chase. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Yasmani Grandal is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. McCutchen at third, Span at second, Calhoun at first with no outs. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now the 1-0. Pushed softly over toward the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And the runs across the score, and the Jays will take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, Dero. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Span, the runner at third. Calhoun over at second. Turner is over at first with one away. And that'll get down for a base hit. 1 run scored. And a second run is across. And he's safe.
Both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw. That runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send and a close play, but it all worked out.
Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Swanson takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 0-1 the count. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch is high. The throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Back now on MLB Network as we welcome you back to Toronto and Rogers Center.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ramon Torres. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Fouled off. Ramirez stands 5'9" and will hit from both sides of the plate. He was taken in the second round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-1. And there he goes towards second. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis is under it. 1 down.
The right fielder, number 12, Chris Fernandez.
Next for New York, Chris Fernandez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Torres leads off first with 1 away. Runner goes for second. Left side. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. Well, that was certainly worth another look with Show Track. He made that play look easy, but the sliding stop is anything but. Then he rifles the ball across the infield to complete the out. Just a great play all the way around. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Torres at second with 2 down. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is fastball taken high for a ball.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3. Over. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail here 4-0. First baseman Brandon Belt as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Hard liner to center field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Nettie. That's 10 hits in this.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Tony Cingrani is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. And Span will watch another one miss. It's 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. The 2-2. Ground ball right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Now a 5-0 lead.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through, and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
In there, no balls and a strike. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. As a look, now the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here it comes on 0-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
1 ball, no strikes to count. McCutchen on second, Span on at first with 2 down. Heading out towards shallow right. Fernandez is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. 3 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Yankees. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Eric Thames, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and a strike.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Span is there, 2 gone.
Now batting.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the fourth, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. First pitch coming, here it is. A fastball off the plate away, it's ball 1. Gonzalez stands at second with 2 gone. Count even now at 1-1. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Tapper up the line. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Yanks leave 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Ready once again, Eduardo Nunez. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. So 1-1 home. The bouncer to the left side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Not the opening day he wanted to have, unfortunately. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Hey now.
Nope, that's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Hit to third. Ramirez is there. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Chris Davis now. Previous meetings against Tony Cingrani. He's 1 for 4. Jason Waters answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the base on that one, but somehow he makes it.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. pulls this one into the air out into right field. Fernandez moves over. And that's the third out. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Leading off for the Yankees, shortstop.
First pitch on its way. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
The 0-2 home. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Another 0-2 from Greinke. And he fouls this one off. Another one sent foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Ready.
Go with you, babe. Go with you, babe. Wheeling up my stool, I definitely wouldn't miss a thing. When you're lost on your own and you're wondering if I'm following, just know wherever you go with you, babe. Go with you, babe. Look at the draw. You, that's my lottery one. A gem of the round. I could be your finishing touch. So wherever you go with you, babe. Go. Wherever you go with you, babe. Go with you, babe. See your likeness shining brightly through a haze, and little slings and arrows, smoke and mirrors, blue and icy meet my gaze. Ooh, my heart burns like a blood love, slow to get up, hard to save. You fill my head with madness, good and bad. Don't be the one who got away, got away. You go with your babe, go with your babe. And every night spent without your face has me shuddering. I color my words in a violet shade to hide the pain. And you go solo no longer. I be there for sure. Look at the draw. You, that's my lottery one. A gem of the round. I could be your finishing touch. So wherever you go with your babe. Go with your baby. Wherever you go with your babe. Go with your babe. Go with your babe, go with your babe. Wherever you go with your babe, go with your babe. Wherever you go with your babe, go with your babe.
If a contestant hits 2 home runs, 440 feet or further, they will earn an additional 30. Let's get right to it. It's time for the Home Run Derby. Now hitting, representing the Cleveland Indians, number 10, Edwin Encarnacion. The clock is running and the round has begun. There's home run number 1. Number 6. 7 home runs now. Representing the New York Yankees, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton. The round is now underway. About that one. Number 2. That's 3 in a row. gonna do it. That ends the round. He finishes with a total of 9 home runs. And he has earned a trip to the semifinal matchup. Up first in his head-to-head match, representing the LA Dodgers, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
I'm just fulfilling my destiny.
Let's start the clock.
Destiny, yeah. I talk to God like what's next for me. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. Yeah. I told y'all I'm a psycho. And don't tell him what I might do. Yeah. Y'all put his hands around my throat. So I cut him off.
There's home run number 1.
On top of the key, that's nice. Like you everybody think I'm fight me. You don't like where we're headed, what you saving on my flight for, huh? Yeah, they should wait until your time comes. No, time's up. You put in that out, got you thinking it's your birthday. Woo! Yeah, I'm full of surprises. A lot of pressure on the records, and you know I'm making diamonds. Tell me how would you define this? You witnessing the finest. Yeah, you never know what you can do until you try it. I've been working late nights like I'm Letterman. He ain't working anymore, we'll forget it. Then somebody get it. Too late, yeah, the light bulb's on for my head again. Where is Edison from my adrenaline? Watch him doing things like it's nothing. Walking is the body, man, if you ain't get the head with it. Since a kid, I've been a pessimist. I like to focus on the negative.
1 minute remaining.
I talk to God like what's next for me. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. Yeah, my pops told me he was proud. I don't think he knew what that meant to me. Yeah, you try to take advantage of me. Before you die, you'll be dead to me. Before you die, you'll be dead to me. Laugh when they question me. Y'all ain't no threat to me. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. To the death of me. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. I'm just fulfilling
30
my
seconds
destiny.
left.
To the death of me. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. You know I keep it real honest, real topics. Ain't no way I will stop it. Chills watching everything that's going on around me. They wonder if I still got it. I'm still rhyming, just another day in paradise. Till you put your hands on me, yeah. Now we got a real problem. Pay homage, make comments. We in the same genre, but I can guarantee we don't put out the same product. Get away from me. There ain't nothing you can say to me. Try to run my name through the dirt, that's fine. I was made for me. You ain't made it till they bring shirts with your face on them. Outside trying to sell them at your shows, those are fake for me.
No time remaining. That will do it. He finishes with just 1 home run. And we'll have to hope that's enough for the ball.
No matches, I've been the baddest. No way to match it. You never see the passion that's even had this. I'm wreaking havoc. I think the fact that you think I'm average is kind of madness. So quit your nagging.
And now the challenger, representing the Houston Astros, George Springer.
Yeah, I feel like we might be on the come up. Knew I was a problem, how I showed up. Didn't I have to sell out but the shoulders? They asked me why I do it, so I told them. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. I'm just fulfilling my destiny.
Let's see what he can do.
I'm just fulfilling my destiny. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. To the death of me. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. To the death of me. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. To the death of me. I'm just fulfilling my destiny.
A very long home is going to be the one that does it. That ends the round. He finishes with 2 home runs. And that means he'll be moving on to the semifinal matchup. Representing the Boston Red Sox, number 28, Shane D. Martinez. The round is now underway. Consecutive home run. 30 seconds left. Another home run.
Danger, fear and anger. You see dead people when I talk to strangers. Scar with a stomach stop. Gotta get these bundles off. Bubbles in a soft focus. Sharkware, spy hunter, owner. Burner, no limit, top of the tank turner. Spot earner, plot thickener. Fingerprints, bubble in the alibi, non-sequitur. It wasn't like we weren't cooking. We just got hung up on which direction we got.
There's number 7. Time's up. So that's no good. He ends the run. 7 home runs. And he'll have to wait and see if that's hitting second, but challenge. Representing the Oakland A's, number 2, Chris Davis.
Made a truer self when you knew the self was artifice. I spot a fake and dissect it. The place is feeling like the Brexit.
Here we go.
Home feeling bored right now. The white sheets sleeping in the feeds of what personal brands. I got a few new to make a rag and a gas can. He's at it again. Yeah, pads in the mirror in the pan.
That's his first home run.
Flushed in their league face, save for the high fives, placed in the same place. No starts, no hearts neither. Serve up severe, steer clear of the theater. Accidentally fall for every real one. Casually lost when each one steals from
Blue Jays, number 14, Justin Smoke. Clock is running, and the round has begun. There's home run number 1. That one. 30 seconds left. Another home run. He finishes with 5 home runs, and he'll have to wait and see if that holds up. Up to the plate, the challenger, representing the New York Yankees, Aaron Judge. The clock is running, and the round has begun. Gonna do it. That ends the round. The begins the round with a total of 6 home runs. And he has his trip to the semifinal matchup. Up first in his semifinal matchup, number 4, George Springer. Here we go. So that will do it. He finishes with 3 home runs. And you'll have to hope that's enough to finish. Now hitting the challenger in his semifinal match, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton. The clock is running, and the round has begun. No doubt about that one. first in his semifinal match, J.D. Martinez. Now underway. A very long home run. Number 99, Aaron Judge. The clock is running and the round has begun. challenger in this championship round, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton. The clock is running, and the round has begun.
That's my motivation. Feeling lucky, we should go to 2018 motor transportation. Got me feeling over anxious like a home invasion. My dough inflated and I'm more creative. It's like a couple big deals, but it's no parade. See, it's a couple every generation. But what is supposed to make it out with the code the matrix. When they get to speak, it's like a coded language. Reminds me that they strengthen all the stolen greatness.
1 minute remaining.
Got the mobile station. Full circle, mobile motivation. My self-education.
Yes, sir. That one is gone.
The sharks that are sitting at this table with a fake debate. No 10 on my Mercedes, that's for inspiration. It's on my neck like natives.
It's gone. He has earned an additional bonus time.
It's really greatness. Riding around like I really made it. Know the basis, I'm going Willie Mason. Yeah. Listen to my ambition.
30 seconds left.
Swinging for the fences for the home run. Even further beyond into the universe. But I've got to make it to first.
Out of here. That's a short home run.
Risk it with every ticket we sold him. You got the ball, I'ma take it home. Bottom line, I'll make it home. I was sitting on my lake and I start thinking. Ain't gonna make 100 mil off in these streets. More than likely I'm gonna end up in somebody praising. Even worse, who cares front the church right off in I dealt with it.
That's number 5.
Like the Mexican reward and sink the scale tipper. Let's all get on one accord and take the world. Take the money, take the power and the twins. Can't buy that they sell. They bring hands in jail. Look all these ways they derail. That's why respect me to the utmost when you see me is how I feel. Cause I ain't failed.
There's another one. Gone.
Switch lanes, all black, 2 glass ceilings. V12 too fast. Gone. Listen to my ambition.
Hat trick. 3 in a row. No time remaining. That will do it. He ends the run with 7 home runs. That puts him into a tie with his talent. So we will have a 90-second tiebreaker round. The 90-second tiebreaker has officially begun.
Bottom line, I'm gonna make it home.
First to the tiebreaker from the Boston Red Sox, number 28, J.D. Martinez. The tiebreaker has begun. 90 seconds and counting.
Hard work will take me places that you'll never be. Found a book of life, but it's written illegibly. I wrote the script again to get this paper heavily. Bam, somewhere in between. Stuck in a routine, wide awake in a dream. Scratch that, sleepwalking in reality. Think about tomorrow, but I live my life hourly. Stay humble, but I view myself powerfully. I'ma be official till the elements devour me.
1 minute remaining. will do. He finishes with a total of 4 home runs. And you'll have to hope that's enough to win. Now hitting the tiebreaker from the New York Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. Let's start the tiebreaker. 90 seconds and counting. Tied, so now we will enter a 3-swing swing-off to determine the winner. It's getting just a little bit tough now. The road is rough now. Heavenly merciful Father, what have I gotten myself into? What am I to do? Give all you got from the bottom of your soul. Make them one more. Head-to-head match. Number 28, J.D. Martinez. Let's see what he can do. Two swings to go. Not leave the yard either. Still hopeless in the tie-breaking round with one swing remaining. And he ends the tiebreak with a home run, giving him 1 for the run. No time remaining. That will do it. He finishes with just 1 home run. And he'll have to wait and see if that's enough. Now hitting number 27. Giancarlo Stanton. Let's see what he can do. And the swing-off will continue. Number 28, J.D. Martinez. Let's see what he can do. Second, the challenger, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton. Let's see what he can do. Still stuck on 0. 2 swings to go. And there is home run number 1 in the tiebreak. One final swing to go. That's not going to do it. And will continue to swing off until one man advances. Hitting first in the swing-off, number 28, J.D. Martinez. Here we go. Swing now. And he ends the tiebreak with a home run. Making him 1 Time's up. So that will do it. He finishes with just 1 home run. And you'll have to wait and see if that holds up. And now the challenger, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton. Here we go. And that is his first home run here in the tiebreak. 2 swings to go. Gonna do it. Ladies and gentlemen, your Home Run Derby champion, Giancarlo Stanton.
Come close.